My name is Toby Hatton. I am a registered nurse. I'm an old ER trauma nurse, 15 years. I went back to school and became an emergency manager, so I have my master's in emergency and disaster management, and my area of expertise is healthcare related, meta disasters, events like that. So mass patient movement, mass casualty incidents, pandemics, etc. To safely evacuate and test our system to evacuate or move patients from our hospital that will be closing to the hospital that will be opening up, or if you will, evacuate and receive patients at two separate hospitals. The other objective was to do it safely without any injuries or any issues. And the third objective was to utilize all of our tools for the move and make sure that they were functioning correctly before the real event. So this is our third attempt, our third exercise. First was a tabletop, followed by a tabletop with a little bit of functional exercise associated with it. And this was a full-scale exercise. So we actually moved real people in real beds into real ambulances, and from real ambulances up to real beds on the floor where they were received. We did that in part just to make sure that all of our processes were still in place and worked, and then to find any gaps along the way. And we had a few issues that were deliberate, that we threw in. You know, what happens if en route you have patient codes or something along that line. But otherwise it went really well. We use our patient tracking and an action tracking system. The patient tracking system is associated with our electronic medical record, and the action tracking is from our use of Crisis Commander. It works out really well for us because we function on a hospital incident command structure that allows us to sign out to different responsible parties, and it works really well. We tested all of our departments using different action items, like we ran out of medication that we need stat, we have a spill in front of the floor, we run out of linen, we had an aggressive patient family member up on a unit, we had a code blue. So all of our scenarios, we were able to throw them in. They all get documented in Action Tracker, what was done to fix them, and then when you complete them, it puts a date and time stamp on there. So you can go ahead and pull the log out so that you can use that as part of your after-action review or process improvement.
It's not every day that a hospital moves its physical locations, but every healthcare facility must run regular exercises to ensure their emergency preparedness plans are ready for launch. During the hospital move of Seton Medical Center in Austin, Texas, they did the equivalent of a controlled patient evacuation and a controlled patient surge simultaneously. But using Crisis Commander, they stayed on top of implementation checklists and were able to add tasks and change them as the incident unfolded in real time. Crisis Commander allows you to take a binder full of checklists and move it into the palm of your and your team's hands. You and your team can work through items seamlessly, changing, adding, and escalating tasks as needed. Let us show you how we can improve the execution of your next exercise or incident.